streaming schedule, so you can check that out on the channel. We're going to be doing Battletech, we're going to be doing Squadrons, we're going to be doing everything that you have come to enjoy on the channel. So let's get right into it. We've got a level 4 mission. We just moved to a city planet, so we're going to be in the city here. So four skull assassination mission. Let's jump into it.
Command interface initiated.
All right, here we are in the city. Ooh, we got an atlas on the board, it looks like. So an atlas is our primary contact here. Now in the city, one of the first things I like to do is try to figure out my path. Alright, so we got a... actually pretty straightforward path here. We can take this ramp down through the park here and get to our target. Looks like we have supporting forces and we have the Cretan spy. I think we're certainly gonna end up with more than that, considering this is a 4-skull mission. Probably gonna have at least 1 or 2 waves of enemy forces here. Thanks everybody for joining our stream. Getting back in the flow of things for Battletech Advanced. Over the weekend I installed the new update, which is 1.3. Oh, as you can see, we've got some infantry attacking us.
Losing lots of armor
From this building here and that building there. Ironically, one of the infantry units destroyed the building of another infantry unit. Alright, so we got some loyal infantry giving us a hard time. Basically, it's basically a nuisance whenever the infantry pops out of these buildings and gives you some trouble. It won't take us that long to clear them out.
Receiving you.
Alright, we are entering combat. We're going to have our Wraith push forward. Try to get vision on the enemy. Everybody else should have more than enough firepower to deal with this infantry. Big downfall of this infantry is their cover is only the buildings they're in, right? And the truth of the matter is these buildings are super fragile, so.
Affirmative.
So basically one-shot kills for the most part. MRM field gun destroyed. Very
Target
nice.
site demolished. Waiting for orders.
I hate to use some of our firepower for these missions, but we're gonna have to. Let's save our hero missiles. Probably won't be necessary to take down this building. Infantry flamer unit destroyed. Okay. These things are basically just nuisances. They don't really cause enough damage to be overly concerned. They're just nuisances
Move order received.
that we have to take out on the way. They don't even do a lot of damage, really. Just add some...
Taking the shot.
Whoa, what was that Gauss rifle shot? Shoot. Aimed for the wrong building, apparently.
Fresh real estate available.
Yep, totally went for the wrong building there.
Receiving you.
Whoops.
Location confirmed. Locked on. Target destroyed.
Alright, we got one more round of this nonsense.
Duncan Fisher here.
We done. Good.
Heading that way.
Alright, let's finish off this last building here, and then we can advance towards the enemy.
Objective in sight. Oh, it's going down like a ton of bricks.
Waiting on you, Commander. Got it. Moving to position.
Heading that way.
Roger.
Alright. So we got rid of that enemy infantry, so let's push forward into the park here with the Wraith. Start trying to find our enemy here. Might just have the one supporting lance plus the Atlas to take out here. Usually they would indicate ambushers or reinforcements by now, but we'll see.
What can I do for you?
Alright, let's push everybody down.
Moving out.
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way.
Moving to position.
On my way.
Alright, keep pushing with our Wraith. Let's see if we can get the enemy. Here we go. Any contact.
Come on, Net Warriors. It's
Whoa.
go time.
Alright, so the Atlas. Huh. It's not really being supported by the units that are there to defend it. Which is going to make this a pretty easy situation here. So we're going to push up our
Understood.
Wraith.
Moving fast.
And the Wraith is going to start working on shutting down this Atlas. We want to maximize salvage, obviously, because this is an Atlas.
Firing full complement on the enemy.
Target jammed.
We'll go for the leg.
Concentrate fire and bring it down.
Alright, now it's acquired.
Commander.
It's overheating. So the rest of us need to push down
Call it a.
and provide support.
Good to go.
Ironically, the Wraith probably could finish this mission off by itself.
Double time.
Because the Atlas is about to be overheated, but we're gonna, of course, take advantage of all of our mechs here. Go for a leg again here on the
Got it.
Atlas. Maybe the arrow will hit the leg. Arrow 4 missed.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, so we want to push forward, take advantage of this Atlas while it's isolated.
Acknowledge.
Ooh, missed with the Gauss rifle.
Ready for orders.
Some more LRMs.
Firing on target.
Should be just whittling down the armor pretty good here.
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way.
Let's get fired up! There's work to do!
Alright, here comes those enemy reinforcements. Thanks everybody for joining us. We're just finishing up an assassinate mission in the city here. We've got the assassination target, which is this Atlas, who's isolated at the moment. So we're going to keep working on keeping him overheated.
Affirmative.
So we can take him apart piece by piece.
Solid connection on that one.
Aye, aye.
But now we also have enemy reinforcements heading this way, so we're going to have to
On my way. Double time.
maneuver most of our lance to deal with the reinforcements here.
I hear ya.
Should be able to use the Wraith and the Heliopis
Pedal to the metal.
to finish off this Atlas. Precision strike, let's go for the leg here. Got the leg of the Atlas. And it's AC 20. And the right torso. Nice bit of damage there.
Receiving you. On it.
Alright, most of our lance is moving to engage the enemy force, but
Engaging.
ooh, we did a lot of damage to that Atlas. This might be enough to finish it off. I'd like to get him to eject if possible. Oh, another pilot injury.
Yes, Commander. I copy.
Let's try to hit the leg again. Looks like we had a decent angle. Really hoping he would just eject here.
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way.
Alright, Atlas is up.
Our target is making a break for it.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, good luck trying to run without your leg, buddy. Let's actually
Copy that.
see if we can work on the other leg here. Keep hitting with that plasma
Acknowledged.
rifle. Keep them overheated.
Commander?
The rest of the lance. Just keep working towards this enemy force that's pushing up here.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, good.
Affirmative.
Alright, the rest of the lance is going to focus on this. Oh, we have an ion, which is good because I think I have some ion parts. This is a different ion with light AC5s. This is actually a pretty nice build. So let's focus on this
All
ion
weapons
here.
Go.
Don't mind putting together an ion. Especially that particular build has a lot of firepower with the light AC5s.
Standing by. Going full throttle.
Alright. Are those two ions? They are. There must be an ion factory on this planet. Odds are very low that you'd have two ions in the same lance.
Firing all weapons.
At least in the base game. In Battletech lore, typically you would have one or two of the same mechs in a particular lance, and that's really for the ability to be efficient with supply and for repairs. So that way you can always, if you had to, you could take two broken mechs and build one mech if you were in a situation where you desperately needed
On it.
to cannibalize. So normally in Battletech lore, you would have units where you generally have the same mechs, or several of the same mechs in the same unit. So this is some good salvage here. We've got, oh, there's a 90 tonner as well.
Light damage. Holding firm.
We're gonna get Atlas parts here. We're gonna get some ion parts and whatever that 90-ton mech is. So
Whoa! Easy on the armor,
great
buddy.
salvage opportunity here for some decent mechs.
Took a hard hit there.
Awesome. Alright, awesome. What do you got? Going for the ion again? Yep.
Lighting them up.
One hit out of 4? Oh. But at least the good thing is we're clearing out the battle space by taking out some buildings.
It's go time.
Alright. So our Atlas here is making a run for it. Of course,
Full speed, no target.
our Wraith is much faster even before he lost his legs. So we should be able to finish off.
Locking on target.
There we go. Alright, there's the Atlas. Down.
Tango
How many
down.
parts? One part? We took it apart and we only got one part? That's bogus. But, alright.
Standing by.
Not much we can do. That happens sometimes. Especially with assault mechs, you definitely get parts at a lower frequency. Let's push our Crusader up here on this ion. We have precision strike, so let's go for one of the legs.
Taking the top. Commander?
These guys take a pounding. Alright, we don't have to move the Helios
Affirmative.
towards the enemy since it's a long range build. So let's save the arrow.
Firing on target.
Just pepper the ion LRMs. Hopefully we'll get some structural damage here. A little bit, yep.
Critical hit.
I actually like this build with the 6 LAC-5s. It's actually an interesting build for sure.
Hey, don't you know who I am?
Good to go. Location confirmed.
Alright, so
Firing a
the
full
Avatar.
salvo.
Oh, got a good hit on the leg there. Very nice. Oh, ammo explosion.
Hope we can salvage that.
4 parts. Alright, so we're at least going to get an ion out of this, maybe. Depending on what the rest of the salvage is. I know there's a 90-ton mech out there, too.
Standing by.
And at this point, it looks like there's not going to be further reinforcements. Ooh, an Emperor. That's a really good mech.
Not much armor left in that location. Yikes! That hit hard!
I mean, I look at the Emperor as basically a improved
Heading that way.
Atlas. Improved Awesome. So, you know. Might want to be trading out the Awesome for the Emperor here. We'll see if we get enough parts.
Let's go!
Order.
We're definitely going to get some good parts here. Alright. Alright, Wraith, you're at long range. What can you do for us? Alright, let's do a precision strike on the ion here. Try to get it overheated.
Affirmative.
One hit out of 2.
Aye, aye.
Crusader, push up.
Roger that.
Alright, we got vision. What do we got here? We got Thunderbolt, the Ion, and the Emperor here. So we're gonna start working on the Emperor. Go for one of the legs.
Confirmed. Good to go. Right, Commander.
Working on the Ion as well. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit on the arrow to the Ion. Engine critical
Critical hit,
times
Commander.
4. Wow.
Orders.
Let's push up with the Avatar.
Confirmed.
Need to hit hard. Take some of these targets out while we can.
Copy that.
There we go. Engine destroyed on second Ion.
Enemy down.
So we got 8 Ion parts now in the salvage pool.
Orders.
Alright, we need to focus on bringing down that Emperor. Everything we got.
Taking the shot.
All damage, structure exposed, knocked down. All for one missile salvo.
What's that?
Very nice.
Heading that way.
Alright, let's start taking
Lighting them up.
legs while we can. One leg down.
Something just went. Oop.
Let's get fired up! There's work to do!
Thunderbolt versus Crusader.
Barely hit, Commander.
Crusader should do just fine in that battle.
Standing by.
By the time our Wraith gets over here, he can take some long-range shots, but his chances of impacting this battle are pretty limited here. Go for the Emperor. Oh, two hits.
Standing by.
Alright, let's push in on this Thunderbolt. It's not really the fairest of fights here. Got a lot of firepower on our Crusader. Alright, Emperor's up. Goes on top of a building. Oh, correction, it doesn't go on top of a building, it just does a little jump for
Major armor loss.
reasons, I
Waiting for
guess.
orders.
I don't know why. Alright, we want to maximize damage on the Emperor, so let's go for the Thunderbolt with the Arrow 4 and the LRMs. Ooh, nice hit there on the Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's pretty tough, actually.
I can't take much more of this.
Yes, Commander. Got it.
Keep working on the
Aye, aye.
Emperor. Critical.
Scored a critical hit.
Come on. Oh, knocked down on the Emperor.
What do you need? Moving out.
Alright, probably do multi-target here.
Splitting fire.
Huh? Heading that way.
Let's go for the leg on the Emperor.
Lighting them up.
There we go, both legs destroyed.
That's the way the
Three
McWarrior
salvageable
crumbles.
parts. Okay.
We can
Not
do
bad.
this! Let's go!
Alright, got this Thunderbolt left here. Doesn't seem concerned about being outnumbered and outgunned at all.
Waiting for orders.
Let's pick them apart.
Double time. Let's go.
Not the best hit percent chance here. We hit on 1 out of 2.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, Crusader, don't really worry about, don't really
that.
care about salvage on the Thunderbolt because we're already going to be maxed out, so might as well just hit this guy in the
Target
rear
lock on
with everything
enemy's
we
rear.
have. Surprised he survived that.
Reporting critical hits.
Commander?
I could have survived
On my
this.
way. Firing everything I've got.
4. And there's the Thunderbolt down.
Next, destroyed.
Nice.
Losing armor.
Mission successful.
All right. Gonna get some good salvage out of that mission. Didn't suffer any damage ourselves, no injuries, so it was very successful from a salvage position standpoint. No serious damage, no injuries, like clockwork. All right, so we're gonna take the Atlas part. We're going to take the Emperor, 2 Emperor parts, and then we're going to just roll the dice and see what else we get here. So we got Atlas, Emperor, Emperor, Ion, 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 Thunderbolt, MRM-20, E-Cooling plus 4. Ooh, that's nice. And some double heat sinks. Not bad salvage for a pretty straightforward, smooth mission. Now we may have put together enough parts for an Ion, I'm not sure. Alright, let's go to the mech bay real quick. Did we get enough parts to put anything together from that mission? Let's see. Oh, yes. We can put together an Ion. Quartet of LAC-5s and a pair of large lasers. Or we could do the 2R. 6 light PPCs provide range firepower. I think we're going to go with the light PPC version. Let's see.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Alright, let's take a look at our new Ion real quick. So we got a light engine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 light PPCs. This is pretty good firepower. Endosteel. There's a couple things we could do better. So the question is, should we start working on this now? Or not? How many XL engines do we have right now? Maybe best off just running with the base Ion for now and seeing what we can do with it. Very cool mech. Very interesting. Interesting look for sure. Alright. Got a bug hunt. Let's do that. This is basically another assassination mission. Alright, so the question is, should we... Let's take our... Take our new Ion out for a test drive. Yeah, let's do that. And deploy. Ion has a fair amount of firepower for a 70-ton mech. Certainly a lot more than, for example, a Archer, which would be the equivalent tonnage. More than the Thunderbolt, which is slightly smaller. So it'll be interesting to see what this Ion looks like and what we can do to play around with the build to make it a little more effective as well. Alright, let's get on the ground.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, enemy contact right off the bat.
About time we saw some concrete.
If I were planning an ambush,
Alright, so
this
we
is
got
where I'd put it.
2 lances plus the target. Looks like. Where are the ambushers? They're way on the other side of the map. Alright. Alright, so we don't have to worry about ambushes here, so we can actually just go by the numbers.
Confirm.
Commander? Here we go.
Good to go. Waiting on you, Commander. Pedal to the metal.
Losing armor left and right here.
I always love it when our enemies
Orders.
who should be protecting
Full
the
speed,
city
no
that we're
target.
in, start destroying the city. Like, aren't you guys supposed to be the protectors of this city? Because you're trashing. A lot of damage on that hunchback there.
What do you need? On it.
Alright, first chance to use this ion here. 25% hit percent chance, but then again we have 6 shots, so
Locked on.
should hit a couple times here. Yeah, hit 3 out of 6.
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way.
Receiving you.
Alright, Wraith, why don't you push up and see what else we're dealing with here? Alright, we got a Stinger. And a Bombard. Alright, this Bombard needs to go out. Needs to go quick. With dual Gauss rifles. It's actually not a bad Bombard build.
Acknowledge.
It's going to be hard to overheat him because those Gauss rifles don't
Target
generate a
taken.
lot of heat.
Go ahead.
Thanks everybody for joining us. We are doing a
Aye, aye.
assassination mission here. It's a 3 skull.
Confirmed.
Should not be hard for us to handle this.
Engaging target.
Clearing out some real estate along the way.
What can I do for you?
Alright, let's prioritize getting this Bombard out of here before it can use this Gauss rifle. Nice hits there. Trifecta, very nice. Let's see if we can finish
Double
off this
time, let's
Bombard
go.
before it even gets up. There we go.
One less target.
4 salvageable parts. Not very excited about getting salvage from a Bombard, but a dual Gauss Bombard might not be the worst. Might be manageable. Might be a manageable design for like a base defense or something like that.
On my way. Double time.
They do have good firepower for their tonnage. They're just so slow, you can't really use them.
Let's see how you like this.
In a regular mission, you'd just be waiting forever for the Bombard to keep up with you. Alright, Hunchback, what are you gonna do? You're outnumbered, you're outgunned. If it was me, I'd be ejecting or powering down right now. In Battletech
I'm
lore,
under heavy fire.
I think it would be
Okay,
cool.
that was
I gotta
bad.
send a note to our friend Bloody Doves, who's the main developer of Battletech Advanced. It would be cool if mechs would occasionally, if they're outnumbered and outgunned, would just power down. Because they would do that very often in Battletech lore. They would say, hey, you know what? We're outnumbered, we're outgunned. We wouldn't want this to happen too much in the game, but it'd be cool if maybe occasionally a mech warrior would say, you know what? I yield.
Duncan Fisher here.
You guys are too good. I don't have a chance in Hades, so I might as well save myself. Alright, what do we got here? Got a Stinger and a Hunchback. Alright, we'll go for the
Lighting them
Hunchback.
up.
Good hits there.
Come on, Net Warriors! It's go time!
Thanks everybody for joining our stream. We are doing an assassinate mission right now.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Got a blackjack.
Yes, Commander.
How's everybody doing on this beautiful Monday morning? Hopefully you guys had a nice weekend, had some fun, did something productive.
On the move. Full speed.
You know, weekends kind of blur together these days. All right, let's do precision strike. See if we can get rid of this stinger, maybe. Not quite, because we missed on one of our plasma shots. Any thoughts, comments, opinions, lore questions? Please put them in the
Light damage, Commander.
chat room. That's what they're there for. Also, everybody should consider
Standing
giving us a
by.
follow, because every month we give away a Funko Pop
On my way.
at the end of the
Double time.
month. We're actually about to do our drawing. We'll be doing our drawing for last month either in the next day or so. So there's still time to enter in with a save, with a follow, and get into that Funko Pop giveaway. And it's 100% free. You give us a follow, you're entered in to win the Funko Pop. We will then mail it to you at our expense. So please give us a follow. Is that reinforcements? Oh no, that's the ambushers. Alright.
Commander?
I'd like to push through this lance as quickly as
Moving to
possible.
position.
Finish this lance off. I don't know why I moved in so close with the Heliopis. Alright. Took my arrow out of the equation there. Good hits there.
That's a critical hit.
Hopefully you can push through this enemy lance without too much trouble and get to the next enemy lance. If we can get this hunchback out of the equation before it can really do any damage to us, all the better.
Reporting critical hit.
Yeah.
Just
Moving
picked
to
up
position.
this ion, which is really interesting because it's got 6 light PPCs and a whole bunch of SRM4s.
Target confirmed.
There we go, there goes that hunchback. One enemy mech left in this first lance. This pathetic stinger. Now, this stinger is a perfect example of a situation where in
Duncan
real
Fisher
Battletech, in Battletech lore, this stinger would just power down
Heading that
and
way.
say, hey, I'm done. You know, I'm outnumbered, I'm outgunned. Why don't I just surrender?
Lighting them up.
Wow, so glad I don't have to do pay for the cleaning bill on the city, because we are wrecking this city. Alright, Stinger's
We're
here.
taking a pounding, Commander.
Oh, there's Blackjack. Alright, that's the ambush force that's moving in. Or it might be the last part of the
Under
enemy
fire
supporting
here.
forces. I think it is, actually.
Orders.
I take that back. Alright, so Wraith, I'm actually going to have you go in for a punch. You shouldn't overheat here. I'm not sure why it's giving me the overheat warning, because We're not using any of our weapons, so let's go for the punch.
I copy.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, so this blackjack made a bit of a mistake. By getting on top of a building. So let's do a multi-target here. Put our SRM-4s and medium pulses into that building.
Roger that.
We're going to hit the Stinger. I was really hoping that would finish off the Stinger there. And we're going to knock that blackjack off that building. Fall damage, unsteady. Do not jump on top of buildings around me, my friend. You will not go unscathed. But there's the ambushers. Alright.
Waiting for orders. Double time.
Push up with the Heliopis. Definitely going to hit this blackjack now.
Firing everything I've got.
Good hit with the Arrow 4. Good hits with the LRMs.
Orders.
And we're going to keep doing the same thing with the Avatar here.
Copy that.
Knock down on the blackjack.
What do you need? Acknowledged.
Alright, let's push up with the Ion. Now the Ion has all those light PPCs. I don't really care about salvage on a blackjack here, so let's just go center torso. I really miss on that many of the PPCs. I do not understand.
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way.
Let's finish off this blackjack while it's down on the ground.
Lighting them up.
Nice. Don't care about salvage on a blackjack. Great to see everybody on a Monday morning. Thanks for joining us for our stream. We really appreciate it. Whoa, what the heck happened there? How did the Stinger take out our Avatar? No idea how that could possibly happen. That must have been a lucky shot, one shot in a million, where an SRM broke in and hit some of our ammo. Oh, that's awful. Now we're gonna have to rebuild the Avatar. Hopefully it's just an engine. That looked like an engine explosion, because we really didn't see a lot of firepower go in. So we've got the ambushers. Where are they? They're way over there. And we've got the terrorist who's over there. Alright, so I'm inclined to push towards the terrorist.
Roger that.
And when the ambushers show up, we will deal with them along the way. Can't believe we lost our Avatar.
Good to go.
It's one of my favorite medium mechs, actually, the Avatar. Very solid. We're gonna have to
Ready for orders.
rebuild that, which will not be cheap.
On my way.
Especially if we lost an engine. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. We had an ammo explosion that caused
what's
an
that?
engine failure. Hopefully our
Heading that way.
pilot survived as well. Alright, new target. That should be the terrorist, I think.
Ready for orders.
Alright, Wraith. Oh, no, it's the ambushers. Alright. Wraith, why don't you go
Confirm.
work on the ambushers? Keep them busy. What do we have? An Awestruck? It's actually a really good target for our Wraith because it's an energy build and we are going to try to shut him down with heat. Good start.
Standing by.
Alright, we're going to have to do a divide and conquer here.
Here we go.
So we'll send half of our force to take out the assassination target, which is right there. And the
Commander?
other half can deal with the ambushers here. Let's hit this Awestruck. Center torso, I don't really care about salvage too much. Nice hit with that arrow 4. And that's a kill.
Orders.
Let's push up with our ion after our primary target.
Double time. Let's go.
Huh?
Let's see, we'll also send the awesome
Heading that way.
after our primary target.
We can do this! Let's go!
Keep in mind we only have 5 mechs right now because
Waiting for orders.
our
Roger that.
Talon got knocked out here. I've got a hunchback. Alright, our Wraith with fire support from the Heliopus should be able to
All weapons
handle
are
these
go.
ambushers. They're whenever you see an ambush lance, generally speaking, they're going to be lighter tonnage than you. And they're trying to take advantage of ambushing you. Hence the name. So usually you don't have to send your whole lance against a lance of
Aye, aye.
ambushers. You should be able to handle it with like a partial lance, and you should be fine. Alright, our assassination target retreated.
Affirmative.
An Axeman. Alright, definitely want to engage this guy at long range. And let's target his axe first and foremost.
Engaging target.
Primary target damage, Commander.
Axeman have pretty solid armor. He should be trying to close on me.
Took a hard hit there.
Waiting for orders.
That's one thing the AI never does a very good job with. It's melee mechs.
All weapons are go!
Alright, that hunchback took some hard hits.
Standing by.
Our Heliopus has lots of firepower with that arrow 4. Oh my gosh. That ion missed on every single one of its 6 shots.
What's that?
What are the odds of that? Craziness. Craziness, am I right?
Lighting them up.
Come on, Net Warriors! It's go time!
Commander.
Alright, Wraith. Let's get in here. Yep, we can get into the rear of this hunchback.
Target lock on enemy 6.
Alright, there goes the hunchback. No problem there. See, this Axeman should be sprinting towards my lance. Because his most powerful weapon is
can't
his
take much
axe,
more
and
of
he's
this.
not using his axe at all.
Commander?
I probably shouldn't push in here,
Going to full throttle.
because the AI might actually be smart enough to realize, hey, maybe I should use my axe. But I'm also hoping I can take out his axe right now. Anything into that axe on? Nope, didn't take out the axe.
Good to go. Affirmative.
Let's do precision strike here. Just to increase the chances that we hit with this arrow 4.
Got it.
Alright, hit with the arrow 4. Good hits on that Axeman there.
Receiving you. Roger.
What's that? Heading that way.
Minimal damage on that hit. Aye, aye.
Alright, we should have another ambusher over here.
Let's move.
Or 2 more, actually. Don't see him.
Awaiting orders. Confirmed.
Alright, again, being super aggressive here. Going in close to the Axeman, but I'm really trying to finish off his axe.
Affirmative.
There we go. There goes his axe. And a knockdown.
Waiting for orders. On my way. Commencing Alpha Strike.
Losing armor.
I'm here. Move into position.
Alright, this Axeman's in a bad way. Let's go for one of the legs.
I'm on it.
Alright. Alright, we still have 2 more ambushers left. So we'll start moving the rest of our lance over towards the ambushers.
Let's get fired up! There's work to do!
Should be 2 more enemy mechs.
Orders.
Alright,
Full
here's the
speed.
first
No
one.
target.
What are we up against here? Irby? Really? You're gonna make me spend all this time and energy on a Irby?
Affirmative.
Yes, Commander. On my way. Double time.
Commander?
Oh, we've got 2
Right,
targets.
Commander.
So we have the Irby and another Irby. Alright, might as well finish off the first Irby.
Firing everything I've got.
Oh, lost sound. Happens sometimes.
Waiting for orders.
Although it's been a long time since I've had this used to happen quite a bit. Actually, more in expanded 3025.
Huh?
I think this might be the first time I've lost the audio on
Heading that way.
Battletech Advanced.
We can do this!
Sometimes when you
Let's go!
finish the mission, your audio will come back. We'll see.
Receiving you.
Is that Irby on top of a building? Oh, silly Irby. Silly Irby on top of a building. Alright. So we're going to do not precision strike. We're going to do multi-target. So we're going to do hit the Irby. And we're going to hit the building that's on top of. We'll hit the building with our medium lasers and hopefully hit the Irby with the
Copy that.
plasma. Nope, just the building next door. Ah, that was a bust.
Awaiting orders.
That was a bust.
Confirmed.
Good to go.
Alright, same concept here. We're gonna hit the Irby and the building. Hit the building with the arrow.
Right, Commander.
We're gonna overheat here, but that's okay. Boom! Down goes the Irby.
I'm under heavy fire.
Fall damage, fall damage.
Yeah. Going full throttle.
Huh? Heading that way.
Alright. Sorry we lost the audio, folks. Or at least I lost the audio. Maybe it's still on your playthrough. We're just going to finish off this Irby.
Commander?
I could go for a punch, but we're better off getting in close here. Have to watch our temperature.
Locked on. We're on.
Scratch another target.
There we go. Irby's down. Alright, good news is we got lots of salvage parts. Bad news is
Mission
it's really
successful.
on a lot of mechs that I don't really care about here. Alright, so our avatar, yeah, we lost the engine and the Gauss rifle. I'm not quite sure what happened there. So we did lose the avatar. Luckily our pilot survived. And that was the only damage. One lucky SRM strike. Alright, so we have a Axeman available. We have a Bombard available. We have a Hunchback available. Let's look at the components. See if there's any components here that are better than the parts, which would not be hard. Ah, XL engine, case in point. Ooh, and hardened armor. I actually like hardened armor quite a bit, so let's grab that. A whole bunch of double heat sinks. Alright, so after that, we'll probably just take the mech parts here. So we can build an Axeman. That's almost certainly going to be sold for salvage. 4 Axeman parts. And take the Bombard part. And let's see what else we roll for. Axeman, 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 Axeman. Blackjack 2. Bombard, Bombard, Bombard. Bombard. Hunchback, Hunchback. Stinger, Irby. ER large lasers. A Gauss rifle, which is always handy. A XL engine and hardened armor. So, not a bad haul at all. Now we did lose again. We did lose our avatar. Alright, so let's stop by the barracks first. I think we have some pilots we need to upgrade.
Yep.
Yes, Commander.
Orders.
Alright, Edmund is now a 10 across the board.
Commander? Good to go. Commander?
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Orders.
How's it going? Waiting for orders.
Commander? Good to go.
Pentia,
Mech warrior training complete.
upgrade your piloting.
Aye, aye.
Sundance.
Training confirmed, Commander.
That's Virago. Sundance.
Duncan Fisher here.
Upgrade your piloting.
Training complete.
Orders.
And another upgrade of piloting
Mech
there.
warrior training complete.
Alright, let's see what we got in the mech bay here. So our avatar, we need to completely rebuild here. How bad is it? Oh boy. Do we have a double heatsink kit? This might determine what we do here. We do not have a double heatsink kit. Oh boy. It's gonna be. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's see what we can do with this mech without a double heatsink kit. It never really got that hot, so we might be okay. So let's do. Alright, first of all, let's replace the Gauss rifle. Good thing we picked one up. This is probably our Gauss rifle that we picked up. Alright, then we have LRM. If we take the LRMs off completely, and we could put on a MRM 30. Okay. No. MRM 30. Alright, that's a nice potential boost in firepower. The heat efficiency is going to be a problem, especially since we need to take the double heat sinks off because we don't have a double heat sink kit. So heat is going to be a challenge here. Let's see what we can do to work around that. First we got to do ammo for the MRMs before I forget. Okay. 2 tons of ammo for the MRMs so they can shoot pretty much indefinitely. We need ammo for the Gauss rifle before I forget. Boom. And boom. Alright. Now what are we going to do to manage heat here? Because we've got a bit of a challenge when it comes to heat here. Alright, we can put in an exchanger. Unless we have a heat bank. Put in e-cooling. Let's see if we put in the exchanger. This will help a little. Not a lot. I don't think we can get an e-cooling +4 into this thing. Is there a chance? No. Won't let us do that. So heat is going to be a problem on this thing. So we're actually going to rebuild it, but until we get a double heatsink kit, it's not going to be very useful for us. So we'll rebuild that. In the meantime, we're going to bring this video to a close. Thank you for joining us. We're going to get back to our regular schedule of Battletech Advanced every morning, Monday through Sunday. So tune in same time tomorrow for some Battletech.